Angeles, of course, the Milan Cortina Winter Olympics, and Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Third quarter underway. Celtics erased a 14-point first quarter deficit. They have a 6-point lead at the break. And the miss begins for New York. Jaylen Brown, the hot man from that second quarter, tries to keep it going and gets the immediate whistle for the foul.
Well, he's been clamoring for more calls. He says he's one of those players that play down here.
His reaction when
he was shooting
said those words.
I don't know anymore. I just don't know.
You talked about his frustration of not getting to the line enough. Here's what Brown said on Saturday. Last in free throw attempts as a team. For me personally, one of the most aggressive downhill players. That's aggressive, and I don't understand it night to night. Same thing. I don't get it. So do you say that with the intention that it gets out there and it's on the mind of the officials?
Absolutely. You know, a lot of times you got to plant things out there in the media and on social media just to get some calls.
Mikal Bridges works with Hart and Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns, who had 9 quick points at the start of that second quarter, and then things fell apart for the Knicks. And McBride, the shot by Brunson off. Pritchard goes up to get the rebound for Boston. Walsh and White, Brown and Queta. Queta rolling to the basket. He wanted Brown to throw it to him. Brown said, let me just make sure I came out of the locker room as hot as I went in.
And on that first pump fake, when Karl Anthony Towns didn't bite or even look like he was going to contest it, just rise up.
Hart is free with open shots not going in for the Knicks. It's going to be Brown boxing out Karl Anthony Towns, and the foul, his third. Quick inbound, quick trigger from Bridges for 3. Mikal Bridges playing game number 576 in a row, the longest active streak in the NBA. Hart, nice job working around Queta to pick up Brown. Made that a tougher shot. And here comes Deuce McBride for New York. Hart, full flight, inside for 2 for Josh Hart.
I am just so impressed, and I love how the Knicks play fast. You turn the ball over or take a quick or bad shot, it is off to the racework.
Towns wanted to travel on Queta. Pritchard comes to get it. Sneaking through, Knicks are everywhere in his way. 3 for White is off, rebounded by Bridges. You brought up that point. We started talking about it earlier with the Knicks. What have you seen these first 20 games as Towns joins the play and missed the 3? Pritchard back the other way for Boston. He'll pull and connect. What are you seeing about the way the Knicks are playing under Brown compared to Tibbs last year?
Well, number one, when we talked about the pace, they play much faster. This is the team that didn't rely. Ooh, that could have been a walk.
It is.
Sure, it was a walk there on catch. They play fast. They play together. More guys are getting touches. Here's the travel by Towns. 1. Did he gather? Was you know?
No,
I'm so confused with the gather. Somewhere, Giannis is like, that's not a travel either.
Pritchard keeping Brunson on his hip, then Rhythm for 2.
He started the game 0 for 4 now. Pritchard starting to heat up here in double figures.
Somebody
bad shots, but man, when he is clicking and going, this Knicks team, along with that guy, number 11, Jalen Brunson, as good as a 1-2 punch in the game.
I agree. Walsh the foul, the bump on Hart, his second. And remember, the Knicks doing this without OG Anunoby, as you mentioned before, left hamstring injury, missing his 8th game. He was giving them 16 points and 5 boards. And Landry Shamet, who Brown had great things to say about his defensive presence as part of this Knicks team. Shamet out with a right shoulder injury for a couple of weeks. Brunson. Rebound, Towns. Walsh going up to send it back. Back down Brown. Working on Bridges. Pritchard. That threat of the 3 gets him in for a 2. Didn't make a tough one. Towns the outlet. There's the Knicks on the push. And Bridges is basket bound for 2.
The more I think about how impressive that 576 game streak is, think about all the times he drives, going in for layups, blocking shots, covering guys on the perimeter, and he's never like rolled an ankle or anything that could have cost him time. I mean, that is so impressive for a wing player.
White from deep, count it. Let's see. No, it's going to go the other way.
Wow.
Oh, it's going to go the other way.
But I think the ball was in the air.
So did I. John Connolly, now they're going to go look at this and review it. Let's watch it here.
Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it was still in his hands.
The foul is on Pritchard for the Celtics. And
there's the contact right there. Ball still in his hand. That's going to be an offensive foul. No three.
And a good pickup. Live by Connolly, the official. So they'll be on with the replay center.
This is a huge call right here.
Favorite all-time Knick, Rich?
Charles Oakley.
Charles Oakley?
I love me some Charles Oakley. All the dirty work all those elbows he used to give me to my grill.
Brunson's sweet hoop for two. That's why I can't believe that. Oak?
I love Oakley because he brought it every single night. Hurt. You talk about guys that can play through pain and an enforcer, a true enforcer.
Get it turned away, clock at 6. I like you even more for the fact that Oak elbowed you, beat you up. That's your favorite. Flies in.
I respect the guys that do all the hard work and dirty work. That's why I love me, my Davis boys, Antonio and Dale. I love them.
All right, the screen. Brunson did a nice job to stay in front of him. Clock at 7. Brunson will pull. Has not had the touch since the start of the game. Knicks came out smoking hot. He's been troubled since. Bridges working inside for 2. Timeout, Boston. Joe Mazzulla doesn't like how it's going on the defensive end.